Hello, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Alex, for the stream. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody for the follows. Alex Pog. Yeah. I do have a receipt printer. Hopefully I don't run out of receipts. Thank you everybody for the follows. Look at that funky funker. Yeah, this is the Funky 60. Obviously, you guys just saw it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait a second here. Thank you everybody for following. It's typically not this annoying when when everybody follows at once, it's anyways, I'm gonna do my best to ignore the beeps. What have I done? What have I done to myself? How many beeps all day? Yeah, it'll beep for a while. Update the channel point requirements? Yeah, I usually only have about 20 viewers, so it's pretty good, but I do always enjoy a good raid where I just get overwhelmed. Would you guys like to see the board that I'm working on? I do have to warn you, it is way more cursed than the Funky 60. So if you guys think the Funky layout is cursed, prepare yourselves, because what you're about to witness is, it may hurt. It may hurt some of you. Okay, so here we go. This is the F board. Big ol' F. It has 2 space bars. It is a keyboard. It's got 4 rows for your main core typing experience, so it is typable. You've got numbers up here in this section of the F. Then we've got extra keys up here. We've got our arrow keys here, and we have our vertical space bar. So, yeah, unfortunately, and I didn't realize this until I already decided on the layout. My smooth brain didn't realize that it's backwards. It's backwards. So yeah. But if you look at it from the back side, it's an F. So I think for the back, I'm just gonna have this little teeny tiny F. I know, which it plays into the irony, or it's just good. It's just good. So I'm pretty excited, but this will be, I don't even know what to do with all these receipts, guys. But thank you everybody for the follows. I really appreciate it. What are your guys' thoughts on the Funky 60? If you had any. I can answer any immediate questions, obviously, as well. Alex did a pretty good job of highlighting everything that he needed to, so there's really not much more to add. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all these. YB Doe. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't read through all of these, but thank you each and every one of you. I really appreciate each one of you guys. But yeah, this is an acrylic design. I just started working on the hexagon inner piece here. These risers, I've tried my best to make it so that we can have an angled board. Do you like the coated or uncoated brass better? I like the uncoated because I like a patina. But I do see why people like the coated version. So, you know, I have that as an option, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. This is the gray. This is the V2 prototype, which has some Zeal clickies in it. This is actually one of my favorite boards. I think I'm gonna print a new case for it though, because it's starting to get grimy because it's white. Let's see here. Kind of skipped out on a lot of chat. Let me see if there's anything that you guys, if any questions you ask. How many beeps? Yeah, a lot of beeps. Yeah, I like the uncoated a lot. Thank you, everybody. All right. So, the next thing that I need to worry about, or I need to focus on for this funky board, it's an acrylic board. Why is this? Okay. Oh, it might help if I actually had the keyboard plugged in. That may help. But yeah, it's an stacked acrylic board. If you get all the layouts, so they come with all the plates. Yes, yeah, the layouts, like a layout is a plate and PCB combination. Like that's what I would consider a layout. So everything you would need to build that layout, except for the switches and stabs, obviously. But yeah, if you get the layout, you get the PCB and plate. If you want to get a separate polycarbonate plate, then you have to just get the separate that plate. But yeah. So this is the F board. I'm pretty excited. I just need to finish up a few things, and then I'm gonna get this sent off to my lasering girl. She does a great job with acrylic, so yeah, for so you get two for $195. I'll just pull it up on my site really quick. I'll show you. So we got, oh, this is in Canadian dollars because I was testing shipping earlier. So the pricing is not right, but yeah, you get the case and then you can do however layouts, and if you want like all the layouts, then it goes up in price. I think this is Canadian dollars though. It's certainly not USD because that's not right. How good are keyboards? How's it going? How you doing? Cat. So my cats are not in the garage, unfortunately. They're being naughty, you know. They were kind of bugging me, and yeah. Maybe they'll come out later. Bethany's gonna get home. My wife Bethany's gonna be home soon, and she'll probably let the cats out in the garage when she gets home. Yeah, so this is like the feet. So I've got the acrylic set up for mounting, so I can put like a little threaded thing in there and then just thread both sides. Now I just have to do that for this, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about it. Thanks for making awesome stuff. Currently using one of your macro pads. Nice, dude. That makes me super happy. For those that also are unaware, I make macro pads. See if I can find one. I'm kind of surprised I can't find one. This one is my closest one. It's mounted on a speaker stand here. It's an undermounted macro pad. But I've been making those for about 3 years now. So to say that I make macro pads is a bit of an understatement, because I make lots of macro pads. I think what I want to do is I want to put the hole close to here, because I can go through all these pieces, and then I just need to go on the opposite side of that. What I want to be careful of is to make sure that, yeah, I think I want to do it right here. So we're going to put a hole through all these pieces, so then that way we can screw it together. Ordering me a funky tonight. Nice. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead and create a sketch on this surface, and then we're going to go across the thing. That's not what I want. Yeah, I want it right there. And I would say let's go, let's just pick a spot. Let's go right there. Nice. Just waiting on my switches to build like 69. Can't wait. Going to get the funky 2. Nice. What color of KP69 did you get? Just curious. Okay, so this needs to be, we need to make this circle the right diameter. So I have a parameter here for that. It's called threaded standoff clearance. There we go. That's a lot smaller hole than I thought it would be. You got the clear. Nice. Clear is always fun. It's actually like really clear. Like it's not super clear, but for a printed part, it's pretty clear. All right, and then this is going to be our standoff hex. I don't have arrow keys mapped to this keyboard. So I got this keyboard back from Dis. So, and I haven't touched his layout, and it's really not what I prefer. But so I probably am gonna switch back to this one at some point. But I did want to try out his switches. Let's see here. Standoff hex divided by 2. All right, and then let's make this vertical. There we go. So now we have the framework for how we're going to cut into these. So let's go ahead and grab this circle as well as this circle, and control is at the top. I love having the modifiers at the top. Like it's kind of a bummer that I mean, I'm like sad that I love it so much, but also like I'm really glad that I have this funky layout, because I've been starting to enjoy TKLs a lot more than 60%, which means that at some point I'm gonna need to make a custom TKL with the funky layout like in the middle. So it's just another keyboard I have to make. So I'm kind of sad about it, but also not really sad, you know? I really, really love the modifiers at the top. I made the funky layout kind of as a joke at the start, and then I like actually used it for like a couple months, and I realized like, oh, this is actually pretty nice. Okay, so we need to also extrude this, except we're going to extrude this from this object, and we're going to go to this object here. Just these inner 3. So you can't see it. Let me see if I can peel back the layers for y'all. So this is, no, that's not the right one. Is it this one? Yeah, so if I peel this back, it's got a hexagon at the top here. So it's a circle now. And then I peel this back. This one? Yeah. It's a hexagon, and then a hexagon, and then a hexagon, and then hopefully a circle. Yeah, perfect. So that's exactly what I want. And then I just need to do that to this guy. So what I did, I think I did 10 millimeters off the edge from the center. Yeah. Oh, frick, that's not what I wanted. Thank you for the follow switch, Doctor. I really appreciate it. How you doing? How's your day been? Alright, so that's gonna go there. Let's put this here. This is gonna be our standoff clearance, as per usual. Do it. Nice. Those are nice days. Let's go ahead and add in our inscribed polygon, which is going to be our standoff hex. We're going to divide that by 2. And then we need to do the exact same thing. You have a fun idea for the weight? Ooh, do tell. Standoff hex. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the other keyboard. This doesn't have my current mappings because it's not my board. Jack, can you teach me how to use Fusion? Sure. Just press the buttons and do the things, and no, I can. I mean, this is. I mean, what you're watching right now is how to do it. You're just making sketches, and then on those sketches, sir, you are streaming. Yes. This is true. Them's the facts. But yeah, I mean, if you watch it, I mean, you should be able to pick some stuff up. But yeah, you're just like creating sketches, and then on those sketches you extrude or cut, and that's the basics of keyboard design. If you want to do some more advanced CAD stuff, yeah, it doesn't cover it all, but it gets you there. All right, so let's select this circle. Remember during my subathon where I slept on stream and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep for a couple hours, and I slept for like 40 minutes. Great times. Okay, so we're gonna extrude to this one. We're gonna extrude all the way through those layers. We're gonna highlight that sketch again. Give me that sketch. Give it. There we go. So this keyboard is going to be part of a series of boards, which I hope to do. Essentially, I want to do some limited edition boards, and this is why we're doing those out of acrylic, because they're easy to make. The goal is to do one prototype, and that's it. So it's a far goal, and so typically with like the Funky 60, that's what Alex has, and what you've seen is the version 5. So the goal is to only stick to to do one prototype and then one like version 2 essentially, and then do a series of boards, because I have a ton of different layouts and I can't do them all like perfect. Like I can't do them all. Like it just wouldn't take time. I just wouldn't be able to have enough time to do them all like super well. So I'm not saying like these boards are gonna be crappy, but they're gonna be faster made and they're gonna be like acrylic. Just to use a conventional layout, I need to look that up. I think there's one person that got the normal layout. One or two people. Yeah. I don't know why you would. Okay, so we're gonna go from this layer down to this layer. Right? No, I messed that up. I need to go to this object. Yeah, this object right here. Okay, let's test this out. Let's check these layers here. I think this is the top layer, so we get rid of that. We got hexagon, get rid of that, that, hexagon, and then that should be a circle. Perfect. So yeah, that's, oh, we got this guy right here. This is the one that's gonna be challenging. So there's not enough gap in there to like sandwich it, so there has to be a nut on the inside. So the plan is to put a nut, and this is where my mindset is like that I brought up a couple minutes ago. Like ideally we put the screw, we have the screw centered, we do like 3 screws, like 1 on the end. Like ideally we put a screw here, put a screw over here, and then we put like 1 in the middle, right? But that's not going to work with this layout because it'll interfere with the switches. So I'm just going to put them where they work and then move on. Yeah. I think what makes sense though is to put right here and just do 2. Yeah. Right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a sketch on this. And we need to, let's create a center line. So let's start from the middle of this, go to the middle of that. Okay, and then let's find the center of this. Bam, bam. Okay, and then let's make a circle, I think about right there. And then we just need to make sure that these are the same. So yeah, let's try 87. That ain't gonna work because it's gonna interfere with the stabilizer there. I think it will. Let's go let's go with 67, 65. That's not 65 at all. That's 65. Let's try that. Yeah, so that won't interfere with the switch because it'll be directly over this gap here, and then it won't interfere with. I could just put the bolt. No, I have to put the bolt on the underside. This is just not ideal. This is not great, but it's the only way I can see it. Hey, Triggity. How you doing? I really liked your F1. The green one. Super cool. I think that was your board, right? I'm not getting people confused. So this needs to be the clearance, standoff clearance, and then we also need this one to be the standoff clearance. And then we just need to extrude this and this, and it needs to be -6 millimeters. Nice. All right. So, yeah, that's it. Maybe I can like, oh, here's an idea. Okay, here's an idea. I see a spot right up here. I see a spot, maybe. Also, doing any funky layouts in acrylic makes sense. If people really like one of them, you can make a V3 in alu. Yeah. So that's why that's the idea. Is I do a prototype, I do a limited series, like 25 unit only production run. Basically, just enough to buy PCBs. Maybe not even 25 units. Maybe I do 5 units or 10 units. Also, my wife just got home. Maybe I only do 5 units or 10 units, but just enough to fund the cost of the board, because I'm not really doing it to like make a bunch of money. I'm just doing it because I like these layouts and I don't want to go absolutely broke doing it. And I think other people would find it interesting, so I might as well purchase like 5 or 10 PCBs, but if like a layout is really popular, then I might do like a version 3 or whatever. All right. Give me a second here. I'm gonna talk to my wife for just a second. I will be right back. All right. I'm back. So, yeah, this is pretty much all that I really need to do. I am thinking I might bring this bottom section like up here, and then maybe like put a whole thing, a thing for a hole there. And then I might do it right here as well. That way it's symmetrical. But yeah, I am gonna actually end the stream here. I wasn't planning on streaming today. And my wife got home early, and we've got some plans for tonight, so I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Is tomorrow Tuesday? It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Sorry, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. That's when I normally stream. I normally stream on Wednesday, so yeah, we're gonna go raid somebody. I know that was like super duper quick. But I wanted to show you guys this board here, so let's go raid Patty. Let's go raid Patty. Oh no, Patty's doing World of Warcraft. Let's go raid Andy. Hey Turtle Cat, how you doing? Thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I typically stream tomorrow, so we'll probably finish this up. We'll work on the PCB for this tomorrow. I think we can get it done. So, number 19. I forget what the highest ticket. I think the highest ticket that we've got is like 50 or something like that. All right. So yeah, I will. I'll see you. Hopefully, most of you guys tomorrow. We're gonna work on the PCB for this. I'll probably place the order for this tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. I'm super excited to build this. The Funky 60 group buy has been going pretty good. Not as well as I'd expected, but I think we'll be just fine. I hope. It is kind of like 50-50. So if you're interested, purchase it so that we can hit MOQ. Obviously, if we don't hit MOQ, I'll be refunding everybody. But yeah. See you guys later. Thanks for coming in. Bye.